Hi, I'm Moses, and welcome back to another episode of Lowe's How To Anything. Today I'm finishing up a newly renovated laundry room, and now is the perfect time to install a dryer vent. So let's go inside and get started. So here we are in the laundry room with our brand new washer and dryer set from Lowe's. These units have all the latest features to make your clothes as clean as they've ever been. However, what our dryer really needs is a proper exterior dryer vent. So let's talk about why you need an exterior dryer vent. An exterior vent removes heat, moisture, and lint from your home, because without it, you run the risk of mold and lint buildup, which can be a huge safety hazard. So let's get to measuring. So this is the wall to the outside of the home and where we'll be installing our dryer vent. Now our dryer vent is circular, which means we'll be making a circular cut. Now a good rule of thumb is you want your dryer vent about 12 inches off the ground. Although where you actually place your dryer vent depends on a lot of different factors. For example, physical obstruction. But ideally, you want it as close to the dryer as possible. Now this is the dryer vent that I'll be installing, which has a 4-inch duct attached to it. And because of that, I'll be using a 4 1/4-inch hole saw to allow room to maneuver it through the wall during installation. So now we're going to want to align our arbor with our center mark. A quick tip, before you start drilling, always make sure that there are no water, gas, or electrical lines present. And remember, you want to take your time doing this, don't rush. I'm finishing this wall from the outside to ensure a clean cut. As you can see, this wall is made of stucco, so I'm using a carbide bit, which can also be used for brick and cement. So now I'm going to use a hammer drill, which is necessary when drilling through stucco or other concrete-based materials. Fits great, and next we'll level it and secure it with anchors and screws. So there's a reason why I chose this specific vent from Lowe's, because it comes with a nice cover that keeps out small rodents and critters. We're back inside. I'll use this foam insulation to seal around the duct. Okay, we'll let that harden and we'll come back and trim it. We finished trimming the foam insulation and I've patched the drywall. Now it's time to connect the duct to the dryer. Our first step is to get this duct down on the floor and against the wall. And to do that, I love these adjustable elbows. You can form any angle that's required. When connecting ductwork, it is really important that the rib side or inner diameter is in the leading path of airflow. This prevents lint buildup, which is a hazard. So we're going to connect this inner diameter, which is the rib side, to this outer diameter. And as you can see, that would be in the leading path of airflow. This would be an outer diameter, which is ready for our next inner diameter, once again, for the leading path of airflow. We're aiming for the floor and the wall. Quick tip, you can use a little painter's tape to keep your joints in place while you connect your ductwork. Our ductwork is looking really good right now, so it's a good time to secure it. The wall bracket is in, so I'm going to lock in these joints with foil tape. The reason why we use foil tape is because it seals the joints and it can withstand high heat. To get to the dryer, I'm going to use one long straight piece of duct. So I'm going to measure from the edge of the dryer to where my ductwork currently stops. So now that we have our measurements and we have our straight piece of duct here, we need to trim it just a little bit to make it fit perfectly. Now I'm making my mark all around the duct so I'll know where to cut. I'm going to use 10 snips or aviation pliers to make the cut. And now we're ready to connect our dryer. We're gonna do that with this flexible duct. And remember, you only wanna use aluminum because any other material can be a fire hazard. And the reason why we're using flexible duct because it allows us to position the dryer exactly where we need to. So on the back of the dryer, you notice we have an inner diameter connection identifiable by the corrugated metal. Therefore, you wanna connect the outer diameter side of the duct to it. So to secure the duct to the dryer, you're going to need a band clamp. So slide it on, connect it, and use a screwdriver to secure it. And a quick tip, position the bracket so that the screw is easily accessible. Now all that's left to do is to test out our dryer vent by running a cycle. Yep, the hot air is blowing through and the louvers are rising. That definitely tells us that the dryer vent is installed properly. You can get a dryer, ductwork, and everything you need at your nearest Lowe's or Lowes.com. And if in the store, feel free to ask one of our Lowe's Red Vest associates to assist you. Please like and subscribe, and remember, leave us a comment below and let us know what you'd like to see on the next Lowe's How To Anything.